Hi, Do-Rag Wisdom here, folks, and I want to welcome you to Y2K 18.11.09. And I have some important information for my subscribers or whomever is left. I'll be taking off for a month starting tomorrow, but I hope to be back sometime early December. That's if I'm not dead. My blood pressure has been a little high since Tushy Trump has been in office. So for a few weeks I just want to be high without the pressure. I'm also celebrating the historic victory of the Democrats over the House. I've heard from the pundits that the victory in the House is even bigger than what was won by the teabaggers in the shellacking of 2010. And there may be more good news coming because in Florida, Andrew Gillum, they're doing a recount of that governor's race. And this race is so thin against the racist. This recount may be a success for him, I hope. And in the Georgia governor's race, Stacey Abrams is refusing to concede to the Trumpist and voter suppressor Kemp. And that, too, may have to go to a recount or a runoff. Max Rose of Staten Island is now my congressperson. I am jubilant. These young Democrats are fired up, and I think for once they're ready for the fight against this creep so we can take our country back. For the next 2 years and even beyond, because there are still at least 60 or so million Tushy supporters in our nation who may not realize that they actually support a fascist dictator and violator of the Constitution, a Putin puppet and a mobster, I would not say this about these folks if they supported a Republican, a true Republican like John McCain. John McCain would not pal around with dictators. John McCain would respect the rule of constitutional law. And although I never agreed with his politics, I knew that this was an American who loved his country and respected human dignity. And he was not, John McCain was not a racist bigot like Trump is. A racist bigot. Now, I don't know if they realize it or not, but Tushy supporters agree also with locking children up in cages and in concentration detention camps, among other wonderful things. I hope that the new Democratic Congress will be able to pass some legislation such as infrastructure or the like, but I also can't wait to see them start to torture the reality show Tushy Traitor Trump and dish back to him all the trash he put out to President Obama and see how he likes it. He will not. Oh man, I can't wait. Tushy Trump will respond, and he may even go to war. Start a war, just like that. Because he's not going to like what is going to happen to him. Like it or not, folks, with the firing of Jeff the Cracker Sessions, we are already in a constitutional crisis. Now, I've seen this movie before, ladies and gentlemen. I never imagined it would be a political horror suspense thriller worse than what was depicted in the Manchurian Candidate. I never imagined that. Of the three precious branches of our federal government, the executive branch, the judicial branch, and half of the legislature is in the control of James Bondian villains. They're even trying to destroy the planet. You know, with their environmental policies, they're trying to destroy the entire planet like Spectre is always trying to do in the James Bond movies. I am not only watching this epic, I am living right in the middle of it. We have suspense continuously. Is the Mueller investigation going to be halted by the villainous acolyte, fake attorney general, and Tushy supporter Baldy Whitaker? Justice Ruth Ginsburg just broke some ribs. Is she going to survive? Are Stacey Abrams and Andrew Gillum going to win their battle against the racist in their governor's races? Suspense like you've never seen, ladies and gentlemen. Who is going to get slaughtered next? In a nightclub, in a place of worship, or in a shopping mall, or in a movie theater? Carnage. The monster Trump has brought us a deeper swamp and carnage. Literal carnage. It stinks from the top. He's setting the example. The creeps, the murderers, the maggots are all slithering out of the woodwork. Yep, I've always loved the movies, and this time they prepared me for the worst. Prepared me for something that I never believed would happen in my lifetime. And real life is always worse than what is depicted on the screen. Now I look to the skies. What am I looking for? I look to the skies, and I've now changed another notion I've had, that we would never be invaded by extraterrestrials. Thank you for your support and for your contributions to the message boards. Don't only watch the movie we are in now, get involved and try to play a pivotal role to beat back and crush the enemies now holding part of our government. I can now happily say only part of, because in light of the midterms, we voters, we in the resistance, gave the Democrats a foothold once again. I'll be back.